Hi, I'm Happy Fangirl too. Because why be cynical and sad when you can be happy and glad? But if that's too much of a mouthful, you can just call me Eden. And today, I'm going to be talking about the quiet magic of the Great North, a fantastic animated series. As a child, I was obsessed with the beautiful clarity that is silence. At the pool, I'd spend as much time as possible with my head submerged, just to hear nothing. Wrapped in the comforting weight of the water, my body moved effortlessly through it. In those moments, I felt like this was magic. I wanted to live underwater. Unfortunately, reality had other plans. I couldn't breathe underwater, and I was plagued by constant earaches. One afternoon, while flicking through channels at my nana's house, I stumbled upon a vision that stirred that same longing. Alaska. Vast, silent, beautiful. It was a world of emptiness that somehow felt full. I wanted to live there, or at least visit this magical place. But as I grew older, I began to understand that Alaska, like the ocean, might not be the sanctuary I imagined. Not for my mental health, and not for the fragile environment. Then came The Great North on Foxtel. The animated series follows the Tobin family living in Lone Moose, Alaska, and the many highs and lows they endure. At first glance, its art style reminded me of Bob's Burgers, which made me hesitant to watch it. That show, while funny, always left me feeling anxious. Its characters constantly treading water, barely scraping by. Even when an episode seems headed for a win, it deflates. It's like watching hope diffused again and again, and it wears on me. But the Great North is different. The Tobins have a stability that's rare in sitcoms. Despite Beef's wife leaving him, the family is emotionally resilient. The kids openly say they're better off, even as they still hold love for their mother. The status quo is one of comfort, not stagnation, and the show's warmth is rewatchable and reliable. What makes it truly special is that the characters grow. Tusk Johnson evolves from an insufferable sleazeball into a somewhat likable jerk. Jerry Shaw transforms from a directionless copier into someone with purpose, even if that purpose might change again someday. People are allowed to shift, to better themselves without losing what makes them who they are. Through the Tobins, I get to live a dream, waking before the sun to chop wood without the shock of leaving a warm bed, fishing from a boat without the stink, enduring an Alaskan winter from the comfort of my couch. While watching, I feel warm, safe, and a part of something. A family. Sometimes I dream I am a part of their family, swept up in one of their wild adventures. And no matter how it ends, gloriously or in disaster, I know they'll huddle around me, wrap me in a blanket, hand me a cup of hot chocolate and say, "It didn't end how you expected, and that's okay. Sometimes things don't work out. Not because you didn't try hard enough, but simply because they didn't. What matters is that you tried." Of course, Alaska isn't the paradise I make it out to be, and the show makes you aware of this reality. Isolation from major cities, difficulty sourcing fresh food, dangerous wildlife, and even local crime, including MLM schemes and many health code violations in restaurants. These are all part of reality. The documentary Why Alaska is So Dangerous by Learning Canteen paints a bleaker picture. Substance abuse, violence, and poverty often plague these rural communities, and it isn't improving. But the Great North offers an idealized version of Alaska. It isn't entirely truthful, but that's the point. It's a dream, and sometimes we need dreams, even the ones that may never come true. Because in them we find comfort, warmth, and the possibility of a world just a little kinder than our own. Well, this is where I leave you for now. Remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Do you want more of this content? Do you not? I need to know. I need to know. But until my next video, remember to stay happy.